What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Michael Oso Wavy, and once again, we at it again. Basically, I'm just giving you some free game while I brush my waves, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get these bad boys together. It's key importance to my woofing. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get this stuff together. So, like I said, hey, when you're woofing, it's the most important part to the game. I mean, whew, didn't know I had that in my head. But it's always important to basically, whenever you're woofing, increase your brushings. Like I said, when you're brushing your hair, increase the sessions, man. You know what I'm saying? Add on to them. You know what I mean? I always start off with a hard brush, Torino Pro, you know. But want to get some free game out, you know what I mean? I always gotta trust the process. You know what I mean? Keep faith, keep hope alive. Never question what God has planned for you. You know what I mean? Never question what God has planned for you. Because when you question what God has planned for you, you block your blessing. You basically are saying you don't have any faith in God and what He's doing for you. So you don't want to question what He's done in your life or what He's doing to your life. You know what I mean? Or what He's doing for you. A lot of people make that mistake by questioning God, like, I don't think I want to go on that path, or what He's doing is not fair. Why is He blessing everybody else, and when I'm gonna get my blessing? Don't stress on that. Don't worry about that. Everybody's life, everybody's situation is not the same. Everybody doesn't need the same. Doesn't need every. Like I said, you might need something totally different from those people's. You know what I mean? Your time isn't. Your time to shine probably isn't that time when everybody else is shining. You know what I mean? We're all different in different ways. You know what I mean? So we have to live like that. We have to understand that. Well, I don't, like I said, I just go with the flow because I walk by faith and not by sight. It's not by sight. I walk by faith and faith only. I don't care if it looks good. I'm not running for it. I'm not running to it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's by faith. I have to feel it. Well, I have to know that it's right. I can't just see that it's working for everybody else and think it's automatically going to work for me. It just doesn't work that way. Like I said, I walk by faith, not by sight, because a lot of times people want to walk by sight and get led into bad situations and wonder how they got there, because like I said, whatever shines doesn't mean it's always, just because it shines doesn't always mean it's a diamond. It could be a cubic zirconium that's been bought, just got removed from the store. I mean, it ain't diamond. Just because it shines, it ain't always real gold. Just because it looks like it ain't real. So I don't go by what looks. I mean, because some of the most precious and most valuable stones are the ones that doesn't shine that well when you first see it. It's blind to the visible eye. It's like hindsight. You see it, what? Dang, that thing's nice, and then all of a sudden you look at it, you're like, Somebody else might think it's all ugly, but it's really nice, like the jade stone. Everybody don't know what a jade stone is. It's a very lime green stone. It doesn't shine at all. It just is a very unique color. And people might think, well, that jade stone isn't precious, but the jade stones are very precious in the ancient Asian times. They were very, very valuable to the right people. I mean, there's a lot of jade artifacts, I mean, that are traced back to Asians who actually, I said, those look like stones, like I said. And those are stones that does not shine like a diamond. Everybody want to have diamonds, want to have all this gold. I'm not chasing after that. I don't care about that. Like I said, I live by faith and not by sight. Makes life easier I mean, I live a stress-free life because of it. A stress-free life because of it. It's not because I'm sitting here questioning God's plan for me. No. Like I said, if, if there's going to be a lot of punches being thrown, I have to rumble in the jungle. I have to go with the punches. You know what I mean? They punch, and I'm going to punch back. I'm not just going to sit and take it, just going to take the punches sitting down. I'm going to take punches. I'm going to take those. I got to weather the storm in order for me to get where I'm going to go. Like that. A lot of people say, "Oh, Mike, you don't go to the church." I go to church when I feel the need to, or I'll listen to the word. I don't have to go to church every weekend, every Saturday, every Sunday. Because in those eyes, I feel like those people who always go to church every Sunday, and go, they do right by God. I have no problem with that, but I truly walk by faith. I mean, I let God take control. I talk to him, I pray to him, and I, like I said, I don't need to go to church all the time, because like I said, I walk by faith. I mean, you have your faith in God where you want to go worship him and everything, but I can worship him from my own comfort of my own home. I can worship him from here. I can speak to him from here. I don't have to be at a church to worship God. You don't have to be there. You can literally, how the preachers are doing it now, they're streaming live feeds of the service. Whenever they're preaching, they're streaming live feeds. So you can watch from there, or you can listen into a preacher's podcast. Or you can listen to the preacher on your radio. It doesn't matter what's going on. You can watch the live feed, like I said. So basically, I don't have to step in the church to have faith in what's going on with my life. I mean, I do go to church, but I don't go to church as much as a lot of people. Right? Like a lot of people do. I'm not saying that I'm not a church going person. It's just church ain't my thing. I can listen to the word of God, receive the word of God, celebrate God, and all his glory and the things that he's done for me right here. I got my Bibles. I can read my Bibles. I read my scriptures. I can praise the Lord from home. That's the wonderful thing about having a Bible and then being able to have a cell phone. Because like I said, this is now the media era where we don't need to actually, we can do everything. Like I said, they make it where you're able to work from home, and you can basically order everything online that you need from your phone. No, I'm not a claustrophobic person, but like I said, I walk by faith, not by sight. So a lot of things I can do from my own home now because of your cell phones and the laptops and your iPads and your notebooks. It's just the way the world is turning with their technology. Technology is now more advanced than previous times. Don't mind me, I'm just brushing and ranting, that's it. I'm not gonna, like I said, it's free game, y'all, just free game. Yeah, like I said, I'm only gonna give y'all 30 minutes. It at 9 minutes now, but I'll give you 30 minutes from my brushing session because I don't want to give you everything that I got. Don't want it. But like I said, with me brushing my hair, I got like what? 1, 2. So it is 2. How do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. So this is brush number 2 out of 13 in my rotation. Thought I had more brushes out. I thought I had more brushes out. But I don't. That's alright. Like I said, I'm in my woofing stage. I entered my woof stage last Monday. So, like I said, these brushing sessions are very pivotal to my wave progression and the progression of my waves. I mean, my hair is a little dry. We'll be adding moisture probably later on today. Add a little moisture with a hot rag. Well, not hot rag, but hot oil. Hot oil treatment will be coming up. Hot oil and butter treatment will be coming in. I will probably upload that to the channel. So that'll probably be coming up. Like I said, that will most definitely be coming up. I do have to wash my hair and probably gotta wash my brushes too. But that's the benefit of having so many brushes, man. Like I said, this is another hard brush. You can tell by the bristles of the brush that this is a hard brush. And this is another hard brush. This is a very hard brush. These two. You know what I'm saying? You know, Torino gang, whatever you want to say. It's a curved brush. I start off all my brush sessions with the hard brush. With a hard brush. I go straight with it. I tend to focus more on my weak side than my strong side, because you guys can see my strong side is very strong, but my weak side is the area where the waves just aren't where they should be. And this purpose of this woof is to develop those waves, get those connections, and get those waves to begin to show and come back. I might have to change an angle or two, but from what I see, they're trying to show. So, I'll give them a chance, opportunity to do what they do. Give them a chance. But like I said, I'm going to keep coming back to this side right here. I'm going to keep coming back to this side because, like I said, these waves right here are not where I want them to be. They're not fully 100% where I need them to be. They're not matching. They're not matching this side of my head. They're not matching that. But this is the focal point. That's the focal point. This is the focal point right here. And like I said, I got everything else to spin. I just need this to spin. Oh, okay, so it probably does get me. Like I said, I just need this side to spin. Once I get this side to spin, you know, we're gonna basically, I'm gonna be on another level as far as my waving. Okay, we're grabbing another hard brush. This is a medium hard Torino Pro. You know what I'm saying? You know I rock with the Torino Pro. You can get this brush at brushking.org. You know what I'm saying? He makes some of the best brushes in the game. Shout out to Leo, man, for basically making that. You know what I mean? I love these brushes. They're curved. And as you can see what I'm getting at. The key to getting hairline to hairline waves is, like I said, brush down to your hairline. Don't be afraid to get that area. Don't be afraid to get that area. You want to brush it all the way down to it. Don't be afraid to hit it. It's only hair. It's only hair, so you want to go ahead and hit it. Don't be afraid. Like I said, I'm not like most YouTubers who want to get on there and show you guys how to get waves really fast and tell you guys it'll come in 5 minutes. Oh, these waves, they don't come in 5 minutes. They don't come in no 5 minutes. It take longer than 5 minutes. Because getting waves it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. You know what I mean? It might take some people, it depends on how your hair is, what kind of texture you got, and how healthy and how clean you keep your hair, and how moisturized you keep your hair. That all plays in, and it contributes to your waving abilities as far as your hair. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to getting waves, some people can get waves really fast. Some it takes longer. It depends. Like I said, if you're a coarse hair waver like me, you're a medium coarse, or you're a straight hair waver. Yeah, it your hair plays a major contribution into way your waves come in. And you always want to brush to the contour of your head. If you don't know what the contour of your head, it's your shape of your head. Your shape of your head. That determines your pattern of what ways your waves are gonna go. You know what I'm saying? If you're going for a 720, you gotta brush, like I said, a certain way. But you want to brush to the direction of what your hair is growing. Learn your hair, learn what it wants to do, and you will be fine. Alright, when you first start waving, don't worry about forks. That's when you get later on down the road. But you want to be consistent with your brush strokes. You want to be consistent. Like I said, I'll probably show up a video on vertical brushing. Show a video on vertical brushing, which I'll upload that for you guys. I'll stream it live from here, and try to build with that. Like I said, more content for the channel, which I'll probably be doing a vertical brush session probably later on as well. Probably do a vertical brush session before I apply any butter or oil to my hair. These are just wave tips, man. That's just all I'm giving y'all. The wave tips. Tips on life. Like I'm saying, I gave you some tips on life because it was Sunday. So I just wanted to put some spirituality up in there. But yeah. You see, I love this. I love this right here. I love this setup. You know what I mean? It's a self-cutting system. The self-cutting system, perfecting self-grooming. You know what I'm saying? I love this thing right here, man, because it can go anywhere Go anywhere I want it to go. I like it. It works for me. It works for me. Now I don't have to stand in the bathroom for hours just brushing my hair. I can do this in the comfort of my own room. You know what I'm saying? I recommend all you new waivers to go ahead and grab this. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you want to learn how to cut your own hair and save yourself some money, I mean, it works. It serves different purposes. It serves two different purposes. Helps you out with your brushing, help you improve brushing your angles, getting your angles correctly. And then it also, like I said, what it also does is, whew, got something in my eye. I hate when that happens. But like I said, it serves as that, and then they give you tutorials on how to properly do certain haircuts, how to do tapers, and you learn how to do that, and you can do so you don't have to do the same haircut over and over and over. You know what I mean? So that kind of it has its benefits. So if you wanted to change up your hairstyle, you can go ahead and do that. Teach you how to do a drop fade, high fade, taper, low taper. See, I like how I like it right here because as you can see, I'm looking at this mirror, but I'm brushing my left hand side, but I'm looking at this mirror to see that. That's why I moved it. I thought I was gonna have to use the teardrop, but teardrop I don't need it. Hey, don't be talking about my mirror either. Cause I got a new one, I just don't feel like using it because that one's very handy. But like I said, it serves its purpose. Serves its purpose, man. It allows you to see the back of your head. If you learn how to use these angles the proper way, you know what I'm saying, you learn how to use the angles. You learn how to use the proper angles. I said, see, this is the key side that I have to work on. This is my weak side. My strong side really doesn't need much work. Because it's already trained. I'm just trying to keep it laid down and make sure like I said, I just got these waves at the corners. Now see, I can look at it from this way. Oh, I can look at it from that way. I like looking at it from this way because it actually helps me out. And I can actually get those angles the way I want to. Yeah, but you actually wanna, like I said, when you're wolfing, pay attention to the areas that need work more, the most work. Focus on those areas. Pay all attention. Put more attention to it. So, so when you decide when you get your hair cut, it would basically when it's time to get a haircut and you cut it down to whatever you want to go down to, you will see progression. So don't judge your progression on how you wolf what you see because it's not always going to be in the top layer because this is a thick layer of hair. It's not going to show what you. It's going to show improvement, but not what you want until you get your hair cut. When you get your hair cut, that's where you'll see where majority of the work has came through. We about to grab Nipsey. Nipsey, you know what I'm saying? This is a medium hard Torino pole. This is the Torino pole 350. Has nice pull. It's a medium. Well, that's a medium. I'm not gonna use that right now. I'm not gonna use that one. I'm just gonna go to the medium hard Barney. You know what I'm saying? I had this one for a little while. You can see it got some chips on it. It's been banged up, but it still gets the job done. Still has nice pull. It gets down to the scalp. Don't have to force the brush because I see a lot of guys when they're brushing, they wanna hit the heart. No, you let the brush do the work for you. You don't wanna force the brush down. Cause you'll destroy the bristles that way. You don't get the full benefit of the brush. You wanna let the brush do the work for you. Let the bristles do the work for you. A lot of guys don't get the full benefit because they want to force the brush to actually do it, but knowing that's just tearing up their scalp. Little do they know they're just. That's all they're doing is damaging their scalp. And that's one thing you don't want to do. You want to. Yeah, I got a self cut coming soon. I got a self cut coming soon, so it'll probably be May. In May, maybe. I might cut my hair in May, trim it down, which I will be streaming that too, or I'll be capturing that here. Now we're gonna go to my royalty. I'm not sure what number this is, but I do know this is a nice medium brush. But we're switching to the mediums. Nope, never mind. I'll take that back. I gotta go to Goldilocks. Gotta go with Goldilocks. Medium hard before I go to mediums. Probably just gonna go like 3 or 4 minutes with this brush. I know a lot of people, when you see them live on Facebook, some guys go by strokes. They count strokes. I don't count strokes. I just go until my arm gets tired. Then I switch the brush. Now we're going to the royalty. And then we'll go to the Dianes. And then we'll come back with the curves. Because then I'll have one more medium and 3 softies to mix it up with. And that will probably complete my brushing session. Most likely will complete it. And then I can go ahead put my oils in and my moisturizer. I'll put some grease in here before I moisturize. And then rag up. Because I pretty much did all the groundwork as far as brushing. The hards and the medium hards, pretty much did all that. That's why I start off with the medium hards and the hard. Or I start off with the hards and then I go medium hard. Then I go to medium. But every brush I use so far, I got from brushking.org. Every brush that I've used so far has been I bought from brushking.org. Oh boy, it's early in the morning, y'all. I'm saying the early birds always get the worm. You know, I should appreciate those who are subscribed and watching my view and watching my posts and watching and staying tuned to what I put my videos. I want to thank you guys. I appreciate you. I mean, because if you guys what makes this thing possible for me to keep on going. I'm gonna be working hard to come up with more content for you guys. Like I said, I have some things that I'm gonna be doing and I'm gonna be putting them out there. So just be patient with me as I start to work on certain things. Just glad you guys are taking your time and growing with me like I'm. Oh man, I got a bristle in my eye. That was not cool. I normally don't stream a whole brushing sessions, but for you guys today, oh, too close to the mirror. But for today, you guys are lucky today. I just feel like sharing, man. I just feel like sharing today. Give a little insight. Look. You're probably wondering why I tilt my head when I'm brushing. I tilt my head because it helps me see the angles of my. It helps better for me. It helps me to see my angles a lot better instead of just looking straight up and looking this way and looking left and right. Because you can't hurt when you look this way, you don't actually get to see what angles you really need to hit. But if you tilt, you'll see the direction of where your hair is growing, and that helps you out. It helps you out in both ways. So now we're gonna go to the Diane additions, other part of this brush session. I'm gonna go with the Diane. I think this is the 8189. Diane, it's a hard brush, very hard brush. As you can see, when I start off brushing with the brush, with the hard, with the Diane, I'm hitting that. It's always going to be a hard. I'm hitting the weak side. And you're probably wondering why I keep referring to my right hand side as my weak side, because it is my weak side. Whatever, it's like, I don't know what it is about waves, but whatever hand you are, that's going to be your weak side. I don't know why it is that way, but it is. If you're left-handed, your left side is going to be your weak side, or your right side, whichever one it is mainly, I think of it is the way you sleep. What side you sleep on will be your weak side, which I would think would be, that shouldn't be an issue. It should be the strongest side because you're sleeping on that side, and that side creates more compression. But it doesn't work that way. what I'm doing right now is I'm vertical brushing, and this helps with correcting forks, breaking them, and pulling them forward. I know a lot of guys say you should brush against the direction you want your wave to go to shift the fork, but me personally, I prefer to basically push the fork out, and vertically brushing helps do that. Now we're gonna go to the 8119. It's a medium Diane. It's a medium Diane. I just got this about two weeks ago. 2 weeks ago via Amazon. mean, this brush right here has a great pull to it too. I mean, it's not the OG Diane 8119, but it's a pretty decent brush. Does have decent pull. And it does have a decent pull to it. Now this is this is the 8169 Diane. It's not an OG either, but I also got this one from Amazon. It's a pretty nice brush. It's pretty decent. It has a nice pull to it as well. And it also adds shine when you brush. Adds that shine. That's the key point of a soft brush. It adds shine to your hair. It helps lay down the frizz, but it adds that shining effect. That's why you always end your brush sessions with a soft brush. Now I'm picking up the 350 medium Nipsey Hussle 350 curve, medium hard. This is a medium brush. There's a fork being broken right here. Excuse me. Now we go to the softer end of the session. It's been an hour. Yeah, I've been an hour. When we go to the softer end of the session. I didn't know I was brushing that long. Once again, another Torino Pro. Softer brush. I'm gonna go to another softy, Torino Pro. I'm just switching them up. You know what I said? I go until my arm gets tired. Last brush, Skunky Boy. Skunky Boy. Oh my gosh. I didn't mean to do that. Very super light. Now, when you add any kind of product, you want to brush it in with a light brush, with a soft brush. And for this, I'm going to use my Torino Pro. This is what I call pinky. And that'll do it for my brush session for today. That'll do it for this brush session. You know what I'm saying? You know, after every brush session, please rag up. Please rag up so you don't want to lose the progress that you just previously gained. You know what I mean? And when you're basically woofing, it's a good thing to invest in silky do rags, but at least have you two do rags. You know what I mean? So you can and lay your hair down. I'll double compress. I'm a double compressing at it. I'm guilty of it. You don't ever want the rag to be too tight. You already know what it is. Peace, love, and respect. I thank you guys for watching and joining in with me. If you haven't already, you can go ahead and hit the like and subscribe if you haven't joined the Wavy Gang yet. Um, it's been an honor. It's been a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Peace, love, and respect. Peace.